What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let's talk about how doing less is more. Yes, you heard right. Doing less is more. Doing less is more. You do less, it could be a lot to someone. Well, doing less to me, I've realized, is the way to go. Also, you have to do more. But doing less, man, it protects you from a lot of things. You eventually grow from learning how to do less instead of doing more. Because us as humans, we deeply inside already want to do more. You feel me? So it's like when we do more and we don't see like the appreciation behind it from somebody or family members or anything that, from the outside source, we tend to feel some type of way. And most of the times when we do so much, it goes unnoticed from human perspective, from families, from friends, from relationships. But in reality, the only person who sees that you're doing all of that is God. And like I said, doing less is more. Sometimes your own family members will ask you questions like, what have you done for the family? And you might get stuck on a question like that. It might take you a few seconds. I'm just giving you an example from my perspective that happened to me. I'm the only person who goes out my way who doesn't have a 9 to 5. Even when I had a 9 to 5, I still go out my way to do what needs to be done for my family. The family that I was raised in, I don't currently have a family that I'm building up right now, but I'm building up myself to have a better family. But what I'm saying is, it was one time I was asked, like a whole situation occurred. Like I like to have deep talks with my family. And somebody pointed out to me and said, what have you done for the family? Took me a second to realize, what have I actually done for this family? What kind of work or effort that I've done for my family? And when I say I got put on blast, it felt like there was no coming back from that. But all in reality, it was just, when you do so much, you sometimes will forget. When you do so much, other people will forget what you have done. So it took me about 20 seconds to realize, damn, am I really being asked that question? And I actually was thinking through my head, I'm like, damn, bro, what have I actually done? Mind you, I'm on the spot, family members all around the table just waiting for me to talk. And I'm just like, oh, damn, I'm stuck. They actually got me. I'm usually the type of person to want to expose these people or just, have a truthful conversation with everyone in the family. And I was put on the spot and I was just stuck. I couldn't think until something, boom, pops up in my mind. I'm like, wait a minute. If it wasn't for me, how would you make it to the hospital last week? So that's when everything started going and just, I'm realizing like, yo, I've done so much in my life that literally the same people that you're around forgets. Life and death emergencies or just anything of their well-being, they all forgot what I've done. But in the midst of all that chaos, that, like I said, I was stuck, couldn't understand like what I actually done. I had some family members that literally went and backed me up to the point where I was like, nah, I don't need y'all to talk. Nah, y'all put me on the spot, I'm gonna talk. But God showed me like the fact that I've done so much, the people who actually respect me, understand me, support me, and know what I've done, no matter how the situation was, no matter how long I spent, no matter how many hours I was with them for them to be able to have that secured feeling to, know someone was with them, someone was there with them, someone that was able to support them, they spoke for me. It was some people that, we had a little bad blood here and there, but I still help people no matter, like I said, bad blood ain't nothing. Family is just, the family you were raised in is the family that you look at as an example of who do you want to be, like, in ways of, if they help people and they do things from the heart, they don't ask for nothing in return, you look forward to be like them, or in a way. But the same people that, like I said, had a little few bad bloods, but it's family, we're gonna have bad blood. But we ended up being on great terms. And they actually were the ones to actually shame the other people who tried putting me down, who put me on the spot, who tried doing everything to lower who I am. And it didn't work in their favor. Because at the end of the day, once you do a lot and you start doing less, you'll realize that doing less and not going out your way to do more than you need to, people will actually remember, you know what, he's done this for me. Every time I needed to go this place or that place, or I couldn't find anyone to take me, he was the one to take me. And you don't have to go all out. You don't have to go the extra mile. What I'm trying to say, yes, go the extra mile. It's great for you. It's great because God is watching what you're doing. But remember, people will literally disregard everything that you've done and try to expose you. And these are the type of people that you have to watch closely, very close, because not only they have bad intentions for you, but they don't want to actually really see you successful. They actually just want to put you on the spot where they make you feel like you're nothing. And for that specific reason, ever since that day, I started doing less. Friends, family, anything, anybody, because at the end of the day, you going above and beyond for what? Because people are going to ask you for favors and not realize maybe you're canceling something out for them just to make sure they're okay. The same people who tried putting me down in front of my whole family, right, which are my family members as well, are the same people who knows I'm a handy person. I'm a person who can fix whatever it is, who can cook, when I tell you I do everything as a guy, as a man, I take care of me, take care of the family. So the same people who tried putting me down or who tried shaming me, guess what happened to them? They ended up calling someone else to do work for them. And what I mean to do work for them is just, it could be the simplest thing. Like a TV mount on a wall, which I do every time that I'm home or any time that I go to a client's house. Came to a point where they're just calling people instead of me. Because God works in ways that when they try to shame you, when they try to put you down, when they try to belittle you, when they try to act like you ain't done nothing for us. You're not, you're 26 years old, you're still in this house, you're not quite doing, what other average people are doing. But once they started realizing, like, they were ashamed of people actually having my back, it came to a point where if, let's just say, we go ask him, hey, can you fix this for me? They will feel some type of way. That presence of you and that presence of the other people who got your back gave them a way to, like, damn, I can't even ask this man, like, to do this because he's done things. So they end up calling a handyman, you know, somebody that now they gotta pay. And actually, I never got paid for everything that I ever done in my life when it comes to family members. They might give me a little money here and there depending on how far I gotta travel. They respect that. But now it came to the point where they don't call me, they don't ask me to do this, they don't ask me to do that. And I'm just like, damn, it got to y'all that bad that y'all don't even wanna, y'all barely wanna communicate. So it's like, hey, I can't be mad, but deep inside, I know how they feel. Deep inside, I know how it, like, did something in them to just, nah, I refuse to ask them because they will be ashamed to do it. They will be ashamed to ask me, hey, can you help me doing this? Because remember, their first instinct was to put me on the spot, to expose me, to tell me, like, what have you done? I've done a lot. To the point where I had to tell myself, need to do a little bit. And that's the best way you can do in life, man. Do less. Do less, do less. Because at the end of the day, God watching. Don't go put your life at risk trying to prove something to people, because nobody needs to be proven anything. You need to prove to yourself that you doing what you need to do out of your own heart, out of kindness, out of love, out of how God created you to be. That's all that matters, to be honest with you. If people look at you like, oh, you ain't nothing, God understands that you are somebody. He put you here for a reason. You know, he gave you the ability to know and see the reality. He gave you the ability to see people's true colors. You feel me? And looking at people's true colors, they eventually don't even need to ask you for help. They'll go out their way to find the help. Even though you're in the same house as them, you know you can do any and everything. They refuse to feel like, you feel me? They refuse to feel like, why am I asking him? I can go get somebody now to make him feel like he ain't doing nothing. And they will still try to shame you, still try to put you on the spot. But with the Almighty God, I don't think that ever, it doesn't work. You feel me? It just doesn't. It's just not gonna apply the way it needs to be applied. And ever since then, bro, ever since God has shown me these people true colors, it's like, what can I say? What can I do? All I want to be now is just a quiet person, a more chill, relaxed, laid back person to enjoy life, bro. Because, bro, you might go out your way for people and they actually don't appreciate what you do. You might go ahead, be killing yourself trying to do everything to maybe prove a little bit, show them a little bit more love, and they actually don't care. Truly, as long as it benefits them, that's what matters to them. How are they benefiting from you? How are they benefiting from not being able to, like, do it themselves, but you're able to do it and not get paid or not feel some type of way because they feel like, oh yeah, he likes doing it, so we don't need, he just gonna do it. All right, doing less is more. Remember, stop doing more than you need to for people who don't really appreciate you, and it will show. It will literally show who will appreciate what you do, and it will show you who doesn't appreciate what you do, but only for themselves. So I came to that realization, man, you gotta do less in order for people to know that you've been doing so much, that you're doing more than enough. Because at the end of the day, I'm the only person, like I said, I don't have a 9-to-5. Don't mind going back to a 9-to-5 in order for me, get my money and, get out of there. Get out of there. Because at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. It actually molds you to become a better person. And remember, man, just keep faith in God, because he gonna open all the doors. He gonna open everybody's mouth, everybody's heart, the way they actually feel towards you, about you, and everything that you need to know. And once you get all these answers from these people, because like I said, all they gotta do is open their mouth and just talk. No matter if they're drunk, high, sober, doesn't matter. The fact that sometimes you do have to let people talk. Sometimes you do have to be truthful with yourself, so that way people are just like, they're really exposing themselves. Let people expose themselves, because at the end of the day, once you know who you are and you figure out these people don't deserve anything that I do, it becomes more peaceful in life. You become a better you. You do better for yourself and you do better for them, because all you have to do is a little bit. And if they don't appreciate it, that's none of your problems, none of your business. It's just, that's how they feel. That's how they look at you. But as long as God sees that you literally doing everything that you possibly can to just do it, He the one who can judge you. Other people on this earth might judge you. Guess what? They're not leading you to heaven. They're not leading you to hell. You might lead your own self into these battles and win. You know, they don't predict where you're gonna go in life. They don't know nothing. They're nobody, bro. They're just examples of family. Mostly teaches me, bro, who I need to have in my surroundings, who I need to have around me, mentally, physically, spiritually. Anything that I see that's like off, from a friend, from a family member, from anybody that I could possibly meet new, I just don't want to deal with that, because I already know it can go way beyond what it needs to go. And if I keep letting it happen to me, who problem is that? It's my problem. And if I get hurt doing something, guess who problem is that? It's my problem. I cannot blame these people. It's because I let them keep going with what they have to do. And I seen it, the things that they were about to do. And I just, you know what? I'm gonna act blind to it. Don't ever act blind to something that you see that could possibly hurt you. And you might not look at it in the long run, but trust me, it will hurt you in the long run. So doing less, man, is doing more, you know? So don't think God is not watching you do everything that you need to do, because He the one who rewards you. He the one who thanks you. He the one who sees your heart. He the one who doesn't want anything from you but just for you to love Him and respect Him and do your best. And that's it, bro. Don't let friends, family members try to make you feel some type of way or make you feel like you ain't worth it. You are worth it. You are more than enough to God than a human. Humans will literally disappoint you, but God won't. Tell me the last time He disappointed you. Tell me the last time He let you down. Tell me the last time He ain't give you the answers that you needed. You might be looking for answers from other people. You need to go find it in God. You need to find it literally in Him, because at the end of the day, He is the truth, the way, the life, everything that you need. Because, bro, family members, friends, relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend will let you down. But God won't. Now, if I'm lying, you don't need to share this. But if I'm not lying to you, you need to go share this and go help somebody. Be better than today. Be better than yesterday. Be better than everything right now. Because there is a way out. There is like a beautiful light that's right there for you. It's in front of you. So don't be a victim, man. I mean, you are gonna be a victim, but once you understand everything fully how it's supposed to be understood, once you comprehend everything that you needed to comprehend, my guy, hey, my girl, hey, the world is yours. You don't have to do more, but you do have to do less. And that is a lot. because you're not putting yourself at no type of risk. You're not going out your way, and later on you find out they didn't really care. It's very disappointing knowing that not everyone really cares for you and will mistreat you and will make you feel some type of way. It's okay. But guess what? God exposes people. He exposes them very well. Right in front of you. He prepares a table. He prepares a table. You and your enemies, or you and the people who trying to put you down, he prepares a table right in front of them. Literally a circle. Imagine you sitting in a circle with the people who dislikes you, and all he's doing is pointing them out. Imagine you're sitting with the people around a table, good people, bad people, good people, bad people, bad people, good people, good, bad. Work on this person, don't work on that person. Work on this person, don't work on that person. Give this person a try. Give the person a chance. Don't give this person a chance. Do this, do that. Yo, this man dead ass will expose people, man. You feel me? So at the end of the day, be a truth teller. Once you tell the truth, you don't have to repeat yourself. What was said was said. You don't need to, nobody's gonna come back to you. But if you are a liar, people do come back and ask you why. They want to know more. I'd rather tell the truth 25/8, knowing that you never have to come back to me, but to respect me. And that's all. You have a great day, and be a better version of yourself today.